Hello and welcome to Lifetime in Cork, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
Kelsey Buckley.
And Charlotte Beaver.
Yay! Everyone's here. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just doing another episode of Lifetime in Court. This season 2, we're in season 2 now, is all about love and romance. And this is one of the least romantic ones that I've seen, the one we're talking about today. But before we get started, I wanted to ask you about like your Lifetime or TV movie experience. Are you a frequent watcher or not really?
Definitely not frequent. I have back when growing up, I feel like I watched more so out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Like it was always like a little bit like older and mature and like womanly Lifetime. So I was like,
sure, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna watch a Lifetime movie and like drink soda and pretend it's wine. But I don't really. I remember. I think the only one that I purposely made a point to watch was the one with Kristen Wiig and Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah, Deadly Adoption.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one that I talk about often on the podcast.
I would think it would be like a reference point. Yeah.
Yes.
What were they making fun of?
Yes.
They
so
were.
it was like Lifetime's first self-aware movie. So they like leaned into all their tropes very heavily,
But people were so confused because they thought it was real.
they thought it was supposed to be funny. I mean, it was funny, but they thought it was going to be like a comedy. But it was just Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig nailing the genre and like leaning hard into all the tropes.
Yeah.
And like Brian Safi from Throwing Shade was on there. So yeah, Charlotte, maybe maybe that's your episode. So when Charlotte finally gets to watch a Lifetime movie, it will be A Deadly Adoption. And she'll die because it's amazing.
Yeah, she's really, especially when Kristen Wiig says, you know how dangerous ketoacidosis is. It's so funny.
Yeah, I love that movie. But we're not here to talk about Deadly Adoption. We are here to talk about Wrong Swipe from Lifetime. 2016 was when this movie was made because we watched this on the Lifetime movie app because we have a free year subscription. Thanks, Lifetime.
Thank you, Lifetime.
If you want to get a Lifetime subscription, they're not paying me to say this, by the way, but they are coercing me into this, I guess. It's like $3.99. It's an app. It's you get like 30 movies a month. The platform itself is like not the best, but it has a bunch of movies on there that we probably will be talking about now that I have access to them and people can watch them. What do you think about the app, Kelsey?
I was expecting it to be more like Netflix. And yeah, the interface is a little not like that.
No. Yeah. And it didn't have like the whole back catalog because that would be amazing.
Oh, for sure. That's what I was expecting too, for it to be like every movie that Lifetime had ever put out.
Yeah, I would definitely pay $3.99 for that.
At least.
At least, yeah. I'd probably pay full Netflix price for that.
For sure.
Because what more do you need?
Yeah.
I could delete Netflix. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. But no, we're talking about The Wrong Swipe, starring, let me try to say these names, Anna Hutchison, Karissa Staples, and Rhys Ward. None of note. None of them are people of note.
But they all have faces that make you think that they should be.
They look very WB, CW, whatever that channel's called now. Yeah, very young, attractive people. Yes. So the synopsis, and I'll read it because it's short. When her sister creates a dating profile for her new aunt, what? Oh my God, Charlotte, I can't even read the simple sentences.
I have an IMDb thing pulled up for the movie.
Okay, does it have a synopsis on there? Is it short or long?
It's short.
Okay, Charlotte, you read it.
Okay. When Anna has a difficult time getting close to people, her sister creates a dating profile for her online. Anna starts to message a handsome man until she starts getting disturbing messages that a match is close by.
Yes.
It's a thriller?
It's
Yeah.
a thriller.
I would say it's a mystery. Like it totally plays into like the mystery, like novel tropes of like red herrings and like whodunits.
Absolutely. So jumping right in, we meet Anna and Sasha. They're sisters, and they are, well, First of all, they immediately fat shame each other.
It's awful. Yeah. And
which,
also, okay, I'm sorry. Who was that other guy? Was that Nate? Like, because all the white men in this movie look exactly alike.
Yes. I thought it was a brother, but
what I thought
it never
too.
came back. So I don't know who that man.
It
so
must have been Nate.
it's like the family all sitting around the table. They're like drinking wine and like having family time. And
Even
it's like,
though I guess they're in, there must have been in high school.
I think
she's 23 when the movie happened. So she was 18 and drinking wine.
So they're like drinking, and the mom's like, "It's fine. I just had her have a glass." And the mom like spills her wine. She's like wasted out of her mind. She's a cool mom. She's like Amy Poehler in Mean Girls. And then the dad's like, "Oh, you kids, you're so crazy. I'm gonna just go outside and take out the trash or whatever happens."
He's gonna move the car.
Oh, right, because she blocks him in.
Yeah, and I think there's some guilt at play.
Anna's car is blocking him in.
She was supposed to move the car.
Because, Charla, the dad gets shot in the driveway by a car thief. Aren't you surprised? What? I was so shocked. I was like, I literally had to pause and be like, what?
See,
what?
That is exactly what I was expecting to happen. The second there was, well, first of all, because there's ominous music playing from the very beginning.
That's any Lifetime movie has ominous music, but
like surrounding the father. And I'm like, okay, so either the father is the wrong swipe, which I doubt, or he gonna die. And he did die. Damn.
He died immediately. Right. It was so shocking. And the guy's like jimmying, like like how you old school break into a car, like with like a coat hanger in the window. Like that would never work now because there's nothing to unlatch. And like, so I don't know what that thief was doing. And he had a gun on him to just like shoot someone coming, just run away.
So scared. And then he's like, I'm going to shoot him. And it's like, why? Just run away.
Yes, it was terrible. So then we flash forward 5 years and they're in college now. So Anna.
But at the age of 23. So they're still in college.
They're still in college. They had a rough. Yeah. Sasha's on the 6-year plan. We find out she is like the party girl.
And she's also an art major.
Yeah.
So it's taken her 6 years to get her art degree.
Oh, my dad would have been so pissed. It took me 5.5 years, but I had heart surgery twice. Okay. Wow. So took a semester off. I just did a lot of summer school because it was easier. Yeah. I didn't have to read synopsises in summer school. Okay. I just had to show up.
Yeah. And Anna's doing fine.
She's doing fine. She's a little paranoid and like, she's like walking around the house like all kind of scared. Mm-hmm. And then her sister comes in. She's wasted. She's like been drinking White Russians all night, which sounds terrible.
Yeah. Just like a recipe for vomiting.
Yeah. Yes. And her boyfriend's like, you taste like White Russians. And she's like, you're so funny. And the sister's like, dude, you guys are being so loud. I thought you were a burglar. Like, remember when our dad got killed in our driveway? I'm a little traumatized from that. So could you like maybe turn on a light or like have some chill? And Sasha's like, you need to relax. I have a boyfriend and I'm just living my life. I'm on the 5-year plan. And then they're just hanging out at the house, and Sasha's boyfriend Matt is like kind of always there. He like hangs out. They met on this dating app, Swipe, which is like Tinder.
But they went to high school together, so they're reconnecting.
Reconnected on Swipe, not Tinder. And those of you who don't know what Tinder is, because I'm assuming I don't have demographics on my listeners, but I'm thinking there are a lot of moms, or I'm hoping they are. And I know my mom's listening, so hi, Mom. So I'll explain Tinder to my mom because she probably is not on it, or I hope not. It's like a dating app. So like you swipe left or right. On this app, the Swipe app, you swipe up or down, and you like match. You match with people. So if you both like each other, then it's like you're a match. And then this is where the weird part. I don't think this happens on Tinder because I'm not really on Tinder or any dating apps. But it sends you a notification like when your crush is close to you.
That is definitely not a thing on Tinder. And I think if it was, there'd be problems.
Yeah, I think that's on Grindr, the gay app, where it tells you how far away they are. But again, I don't have Grindr, and I never have. Not slut shaming anyone. Really? I don't need to do that. I mean, I could find a person regularly. I don't need an app. This will show me why I don't need an app.
It's definitely like a cautionary tale.
It is a cautionary tale, and it worked on me. So no dating apps for me. But
it made me want to go on dating apps more. Like I was swiping the entire time I was watching it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. But the like it's like your crush is 50 feet away. Your
Ew,
crush is crossing your path is what it says when you're close.
So there's another app called Happen, and it's where it tells you people that you cross paths with.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so strange. So like serendipitous. This is like a real app that you're explaining.
Exactly. So it's like, and it's like, oh, you passed this person today, and then you can either match with them or not. But it's not like, I mean, probably it's like people that you are literally sitting right next to it would show you.
Right.
But it's people throughout the day that you've crossed
Interesting.
paths with.
And because you're probably cross paths with the same people more often than you realize.
Oh, totally.
That's interesting.
I
But
mean,
again, I don't know. It kind of creeps me out.
It's really creepy. Yeah. And even with Tinder, there's like, it tells you like how many miles away they are.
Yeah.
And-
Okay. Yeah. So weird. So yeah, this swipe app is not very unlike all these other apps. So I guess Lifetime's doing a good job being on trend and like nailing the technology, because there is an Instagram account. I don't have the Instagram account pulled up off the top of my head, but they just take screen grabs of all the technology in Lifetime movies, and like, you know, where they make like fake Google, they like take a screenshot of that. It's pretty hilarious. I wish I could find it to tell my listeners to go check it out, but it is pretty funny. But anyway, so the sister Sasha is like trying to convince Anna to get on this app, and Anna's like, no. She's like me. She's like, I don't need to. I want to just like study and get my shit done and finish school. But Anna steals her phone, creates a fake profile real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Anna Banana, 847 or whatever it is, and starts swiping people. And Anna is like, no, she steals the phone back. She's like, how could you do this? It's so embarrassing. But then she starts getting like matches, I guess, right?
Yeah. I mean, so the first guy, Sasha swiped.
Yes. So it turns out to be Todd from school.
Todd.
And this is like, we get the creepy.
He's attractive.
Yeah.
But he's creepy.
He's attractive in real life, but Lifetime puts glasses on him. So then he's unattractive nerd.
Well, so even more my type. So I was into him until he got creepy right away.
Right away. He like, she gets notifications 50 feet away, 100 feet away, 50 feet away, crossing your path. And then there's Todd.
She gets scared, obviously, because like it's getting closer and all this ominous music is playing.
And she's getting the push notifications on her phone every 5 minutes. And he's like, hey. And she's like, hi, who are you? He's like, we matched on Swipe. And we're in the same class. We're in the criminal law. Criminal law.
Which is also what her profile says that she's into.
Oh, well, of course. So then he's like, can I walk you to class? And she's like, sure, I guess that's fine. So they walk to class, and they're in class, and he's like, you know, asking her out. And she's like, oh, well, maybe not, because no. And then her professor's like kind of hitting on her too.
Oh, yeah. Right away, red flag. So I'm like, okay, I'm constantly looking for the wrong swipe. And so like Todd might be the wrong swipe, or the professor might be the wrong swipe.
Yes. Because, you know, she's still getting these weird notifications. So she like goes to the library and she's getting more notifications. And it's like your crushes and the guys are all like looking at her and like making eyes at her. And she's like, I'm getting out of this library. This is so weird. Mm-hmm. I'm getting so many crushes. She's attractive, so I don't know why she wouldn't get crushes. But then she sees that her ex-boyfriend is on Swipe. Oh, maybe.
Because the picture is distorted.
Yeah.
And it's like not, and also they all have usernames. It's not like their regular name.
And his username is Watching You.
Ew.
Right?
Not YOU, just a capital U.
Watching_you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. And goes to Sasha and she's like, I'm freaking out. Like, Nate's on here. And Sasha's like, relax. Let's just swipe on some guys that you actually like, because I did all the swiping before. And like, you need to swipe on some guys. Mm-hmm. So they start swiping up and down and she matches with Peter. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. No. Before she matches with Jake.
Ugh, Jake.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So Jake is a guy from high school. She's like, oh, I think I went to high school with him. And Sasha's like, perfect, let's set up a date. So they like message
she's
him.
Like, I don't think that's him. It looks like he ate him. Again with the body shaming.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha.
Boy.
Yeah. And he wasn't overweight at all.
I think it was because he like, and he talked about it on the date too. Like he like,
he gained
muscle.
like 30 pounds of muscle. Ew.
Right away.
Yeah. The guy was like just the worst. And then she like goes to take a phone call from her mom, who, by the way, Charlotte, is an agoraphobe.
Yeah.
Because when the dad got shot in the driveway, she's like, well, clearly I'm never leaving my house again if that's what happens when I leave. Yeah. So I'm just going to have Anna brings her groceries every week and she like checks on her all the time. But Sasha does not go to the house. She stays away from the mom because she's like, if you want to see me, you'll come out of the house and stop being crazy.
Yeah.
But she can't help it. She's an agoraphobe.
Yeah. The mom definitely, between the very realistic portrayal of alcoholism and agoraphobia, is really pulling most of the weight in terms of the mental illness.
Yes. She went to theater school, that mom actress. She's really pulling all the strings. My heartstrings. So then Anna goes on the date with Jake. And they're in like a dive bar and he like orders her some cheap wine and she gets the call from the mom. And she goes to take the call and then he immediately dumps like a vial of liquid in her thing, like roofies.
Like looks around like to see if anyone's watching. And it's a crowded bar, so I don't know how anyone wasn't like noticing. Like at least the bartender, like, hey, what'd you just put in her drink?
Yes.
Sorry. He did it like a Disney villain vial out of his coat pocket?
Yes. Totally.
That was when I paused the movie and I was like, no. Like, not when the dad died because I was expecting that. But I was not expecting him to straight up roofie her right away.
No.
And so I'm like, this movie's going to a real dark place real fast.
And
He's
it's
the wrong swipe.
It's early in the movie.
Yeah.
It's only like 15 minutes in. So I was like, where are we going from here? She's going to drink the wine and then get kidnapped this early. And then the rest is just torture porn movie. No, thank you to that.
Well, I was expecting like more like a Veronica Mars, like, you know, mystery, like someone's going to save her.
You have high hopes for Lifetime.
No.
Veronica Mars.
I was really hoping.
Well, not in this movie. She comes back. Yes.
Another question. Was there a waitress at this bar? Because I have a terrible IMDb picture of the waitress.
Oh, I don't recall her, but I guess, yeah.
Was it this baby actor?
No.
Not that I remember.
That baby was not in the movie. Oh my God.
Yeah,
please go to IMDb and look up this. What's the actress's name?
Sorry, Heather Karasek.
Look up Heather Karasek.
No. She's also a costume designer, but for the part of the movie it said waitress. Yeah, Heather Karasek.
Heather Karasek. Her picture is amazingly funny. I guess she was a child actor at one point.
Or just a child.
Yeah, weren't we all? Anyways, so Anna doesn't drink the wine. She takes
one sip.
She takes a sip because he's like, "What, are you not going to finish the drink I got you?"
Yeah, he's awful.
And she's like, "This wine's cheap and gross. I'm leaving." Yes.
But then she doesn't go see the mom.
She doesn't. Or if she does, we don't see it.
That's true.
Then she goes home and she's like, I don't feel so great. And she like goes to lie down in her bed. And then she gets a message from watching_you. And it says, you don't know it yet, but we lowercase r, meant to be together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So then she wakes up the next day and she's like, oh, I'm not feeling great. I didn't even finish my wine. And the sister's like, haha, you were roofied. Yeah, that's funny. And she's like, wait, no, were you roofied though? Because if you didn't even drink your wine, how could you be so hungover? And she's like, maybe I was. But they're like, oh, whatever. Let's go back on the dating app. And then they match up with Peter, right?
Yes.
So
Peter.
Peter is this like, or Pete, I guess is his name. He's like handsome.
He's so boring.
But what's his job?
He's an architect.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Architect. And he they go on a date and it's like a nice date. Maybe this is where the waitress was.
Maybe. And again, I'm just thinking about the fact that like this woman is in college. Like, and she's going out with this, I can only, I don't know, do they say his age? I can only assume that this guy is like in his 30s.
More established, yes.
For sure. And she's like, this is more my speed, like a fancy restaurant with an architect.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Anyone know any architects?